What if I told you that Capcut, the best video editor for mobile, fell off? And you're probably thinking, how could this be possible? Capcut had like 1 billion downloads. After all, it's a super lightweight editor. It should be amazing for students and short-form content creators, right? That's a good question. And the short answer is no, it's not. Well, at least not anymore. To understand why, we have to go way back. See, in May of 2019, before the dark COVID times, ByteDance, a company founded in Beijing, released a mobile video editing app like nothing we'd ever seen before. It had everything from possibly the most user-friendly interface to ever hit the editing space to cool effects, filters, transitions, the list goes on. With absolutely no ads, no in-app purchases, all completely free. It was called Jianying, and in April 2020, it was rebranded internationally as ViaMaker, before finally becoming Capcut in December of that same year. Capcut exploded in popularity, thanks to its synergy with ByteDance's other massive app, Douyin, which you probably know as TikTok. There was an obvious appeal to a video editing app that made editing faster, was beginner friendly, ran on your phone, and didn't cost a single penny. Because of that, Capcut plowed through the competition, and within just a few months became a staple in the video editing world. But you read the title of the video, so what went wrong? Well, it's simple. Capcut was completely unsustainable even with ByteDance's support. This is because Capcut was intended to be what's known as a loss leader, a product offered for very cheap, or in Capcut's case completely free, to attract users with the goal of making money elsewhere. In this case, by supporting TikTok's growth. I'm sure we've all heard the term, if it's too good to be true, then it probably isn't. And what Capcut offered was way too good. So good in fact, that even an internet giant like TikTok would struggle to keep it afloat, or at least for very long. And this is mainly due to Capcut's identity as a free video editor with AI features. In late 2023, Capcut introduced a subscription-based approach where they'd create new features and say, hey, this feature is premium locked, go get pro if you want it. And the majority of people were generally not opposed to it. Capcut needs to get that bag somehow. But then consumer opinions started to change during mid-2024, where Capcut began to turn previously free features premium. Things like auto captions, motion blur, and stabilization, features that used to be free were now premium locked. A lot of people, including myself, got pretty mad. But the ones who really felt the new changes were the freelancers and students. Quick tangent, I still remember seeing the auto remove background have the word pro on it, and I got like really salty. I was molding, bro. I would curse like a sailor. By now you're probably wondering, why did they make the free stuff pro? Wouldn't the backlash be tremendous? Well, if you've seen any of Capcut's posts on X? Twitter? Let's just go with Twitter. You'd know that Capcut leans heavily on AI features to attract attention. Training a good AI is undoubtedly a very expensive thing to do, especially if it's meant for commercial purposes. After all, they'd have to minimize the chances of it damaging the company's reputation. And what's more is that Capcut grew so fast, its infrastructure really needed to keep up with the people on the app and the people using the web version. Now, a few of you might know that Capcut used to offer 1 GB of free cloud storage, which was discontinued on August 5, 2024. Because user numbers just kept on rising, ByteDance was losing money way too fast, so they decided that you had to pay if you wanted cloud storage. With all those changes, you'd probably think that Capcut would be losing money, because users would leave. No. Capcut isn't losing money. Capcut is losing trust. Even though its revenue has been growing and has around 5 million monthly active users, The majority of people who've used it before wouldn't recommend it for beginners, unless they're stankin' rich. And the dissatisfaction of CapCut's users were made painfully clear. To them, the people who've been using the app for so long, it felt nothing short of betrayal. It sparked frustration and sadness. The changes made shook the livelihoods of many students who were financially challenged and needed to make video-related schoolworks but didn't have the money to buy a PC along with a good video editing software. CapCut used to be a tool for expressing freedom. Now, it's just another app locked behind a paywall. That's the end of this video. Feel free to comment your thoughts down below.